Look at how small these guys are. There's Mike David Nelson, the biggest piece of shit in Hollywood. Oh, I hope he falls. I hope he fucking falls. That's the guy who arrested him. Falsely arrested him. The one that's in the paper where they claim that I threatened the homeless guy. Anyway, while we were sitting here, look at Mike riding the horsey. Look at him, he's riding the horsey. Anyway, they got somebody's in the house. I didn't know they moved out of here. There's a lady living here with her kid. I think they moved out, maybe. Please fall. Please fall. Come on. Please fall. Damn it. Oh, big guy. He's going to have trouble. Oh, he's struggling. He's struggling. Look, help him. Help him. He was shaking. Old guy right there. He can't get over. Oh, man. He's having a hard time. Oh, man. Here comes a broken ankle, man. Oh, man. It's going to be a compound fracture. Oh, the old guy's going over too. The old guy's going over too. Man, these guys are shaky. Man, these guys need to go back to the obstacle course. I'm 51 years old. I could fly over that thing. These guys are all young. Well, that one guy is definitely older. Mike's not older. It is older than me. He's not younger. Anyway, I was just finishing up an article about my favorite piece of shit, Gabriel Espada.
Now, oh, they're making their way in the house. They're making their way in the house. Let's see what's going on. I hear some noise. So this is crazy. I don't know what happened here, right? I walk past here all the time, but somewhere along the way, that thing just overgrew and you can't even walk down the sidewalk. They got one dude right here. So to explain to you what's going on around here, he's locked out. How many costs does it take to open a door? Oh, he just left them. He's gonna have to climb over the fence. He's gonna have to climb over the fence. He doesn't seem like the fence climbing type of guy. I remember one time, there's this house here, it's like three doors down. They had a house that they were getting ready to demolish, but somebody broke into it. And I guess they were taking showers, so they had the cops come out and they couldn't find them. They had the SWAT team come out. They were there from like 10 o'clock at night till 1 something in the morning. Finally, they couldn't find them and they left. And a person came crawling out from underneath the house. They had like literally like 30 cops there. Now they got something at Coast where they said face away or something like that. He's missing all the action because he just doesn't have it. Sounds like they're giving instructions, but I don't. Oh, there they are, coming out with their hands up. So I don't know what's going on over here. One thing I will say is this neighborhood is changing quickly. So this is Hollywood, but you go a block in that direction, southwest, and you're in West Hollywood. So this is LAPD's area, and basically their cutoff point is right around the block where it becomes West Hollywood. So what we do is a lot of Hollywood sheriffs, they'll come, and I have video of it. They'll take people from homeless people who are in West Hollywood and then drop them off specifically on this block. And I have a video of them dropping a guy off in his duffel bag right here. So they do that like Rambo thing where they don't want them in West Hollywood, so they come and drop them off in Hollywood. This is the block they drop them off at all the time. And then on top of it, quite honestly, then the West Hollywood sheriffs come over here and target the homeless people on the street and give them tickets for anything. Like they threw a cigarette butt down. Just keep on giving tickets until they don't, they're not gonna pay that shit. They got other priorities. And then next thing you know, it becomes a warrant. And then they make arrests. Make arrests over here in Hollywood, but they use it to pad their stats in West Hollywood. Because remember, the city of West Hollywood is contracting those sheriff's deputy. They pay the sheriff's department $300,000 per deputy. And so the deputies need to justify their time by giving tickets and arrests, but a lot of them aren't being done in West Hollywood. They come over to Hollywood to pad their stats, and I don't think they differentiate in the reports. I don't think they say, oh yeah, these happen in Hollywood and these happen elsewhere in West Hollywood. So yeah, I was actually just writing a story about my guy. I don't want to say my guy. This piece of shit called Gabriel Spoutus. I'm about to post it on Substack and on my website in the next hour or two. In-depth look at this piece of shit. He's a guy, he was a cop, he put a woman on a 150 hold. When he did it, he stole her number from the FI card, a field interview card, got her phone number. As soon as she got out, he's still trying to get in, man. He's been left out of all the action. Poor guy, he just wants to get in. And how are they going to make the guy out of there? They're going to have to make the suspect climb over the fence? Oh, man, I think that looks like burglary right there. I think he's committing burglary. But anyway, yeah, he put her on a 5150 hold and then had her put on a 72-hour hold. As soon as she got out, he started texting her, but under a fake name. Then identified who he was. They started having sexual texts, and 2 days later, he was having anal sex with her while fisting her. He said it in his own texts. Like, I have his text messages from the lawsuit. He talks about how he was so deep in her butt. And he said, oh, you didn't like the fisting, huh? Real quality guy right here. This is how he treats mental health patients. And then that same day, he tried to talk her into having sex with dogs. I mean, repeatedly, over and over and over again. Anyway, so we exposed this guy like a year ago. And by us exposing him, well, more victims came forward. And these other victims said they've been harassed by this guy for years, him trying to make her talking constantly about dog sex. He referred to it as his special kink. But yeah, can you imagine a cop putting a woman on 5150 hold, right? Now, part of California law when it comes to rape, it doesn't have to be by physical force. It can be coercion using your authority. And a woman or person cannot consent to sexual activity if they are not in the right mental health state. Someone who's just been put on a 5150 hold, don't act like just because she got out of the hospital the day before that somehow it's fine. They can only hold her for 72 hours. After that, they had to let her go. I mean, I guess they could have done a longer hold, but anybody who's ever been around somebody who's been in a 5150 hold, it takes months before their mind is right. You're not expecting that person to sign into a contract. If they sign into a financial contract the day after they got off the 5150 hold, then somebody should go to jail for that, because that's pure manipulation. And if you have that same another person enter into a sexual relationship, like I said, anal fisting, like what the fuck? So yeah, this sick fuck committed rape. I mean, it's the only way you can describe it. But you know what? The LAPD did not have him prosecuted. They didn't have him prosecuted. And now the attorneys that are representing the city on this, because there is a lawsuit involved, and the city saying, oh, it wasn't rape, it was consensual, because, there were some real pieces of shit like that. They hired outside attorneys. So far, we paid them $150,000. That's just the beginning. We haven't even seen what it's going to come out to after the trial on that. And their whole defense is, oh, well, you know what? This woman, she had sex with multiple partners before the hold and stuff, so she was able to consent. What the fuck? They're slut-shaming her. The city of Los Angeles is slut-shaming her. So, all right, fuck it. Then the city of Los Angeles needs to get shamed themselves. This guy needs to be in jail. He needs to be arrested for rape. And I'm telling you, man, the guy is not well. I saw a quote from him like 10 years ago. They asked people randomly up in, I think it was Montana or something like that, tell us about the New Year's. The average person's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose 10 pounds. I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna do this and that. This guy started talking about ISIS and school shootings. What a fucking weirdo. So yeah, I think this guy is either a fledgling serial killer or a serial rapist or both. And I think the community needs to be notified about him. LAPD is not doing their part. They should have had this guy decertified. In a deposition from his partner says this guy, after he left the LAPD, he reached out to his partner to get a referral because he's trying to join another police force. This guy's he's been left out of the game. He's just watching from the outside. So yeah, I'll be posting that later. As always, I try to get something in there every couple of weeks, but they're more in-depth stuff. Subscribe to my Substack, Film the Police LA, on Substack. It's free, costs no money. All right, well, this guy, at the end of the day, this guy is inside somebody's house, and, he's not going to be there, so he's going to get transported. They're not going to let him go right here. They'll let him go when he gets to the police station, but they're going to go through the initial booking. But anyway, yeah, this area is weird because, like I said, you have West Hollywood right around the block, and they don't allow any fucking homeless people or anything like that. So people get dropped off here, but then, homeless that used to be on the other side in that direction, on Highland, they've been doing so much development and they've kind of pushed them out from over there. So everything's kind of being centered right here on Sunset and La Brea, the Long Prairie, Sycamore, a little bit of Orange. There's a couple of inside safe hotels right across there's one right across the street, one up on Hollywood and La Brea. So how are they going to get them out of there? Like they're going to pick them up and put them over the fence? 72 in Louisiana. What is it with the temperature here? They pretty much had forecasted rain pretty much all week, and that's changed. All right, it's cool out. I say it's cool. I'm wearing a pair of shorts. I'm fine. All right, so they don't know how they're going to get them out. There's like a whole thing. 55 right now. I guess rain tomorrow, but then look, no more rain in the forecast. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, now the big thing is they got a guy over there. They don't know how to get him out. He's just kind of stuck. Is he? They got Rockhead. Rockhead's got to go over the fence now. Hey, he needs help. This is becoming a whole thing of how they get. This is a whole thing they're trying to figure out. They're locked in. So essentially, the cops are locked in. They're trying to find a way out. Kind of stuck. They're trying to figure out how they're going to get out of there. So they're going to spend like the next half an hour figuring out how they're going to get out. Quite a conundrum. Wait, what happened? So some people broke into this house. There's one in the back of that police car, and they got another suspect over here, and he's behind the fence, but they had to climb the fence the cops had to climb the fence to get over there, and they can't open the doors to get out, so they're kind of stuck. And trust me, they're in no rush. They're gonna milk this for whatever they can. That person's very patriotic or into Eagles or something. Oh, look at it. They're cutting it. They're gonna cut. They're gonna cut the lock.
Can I move this cone?
Oh, the victim got out. Oh, I mean, are they gonna arrest him when he comes over to the other side? I don't see it at all. Man, I'm shocked. They told him don't come back. Oh, she gonna fall. Come on, come on. Let's let one of them fall, please. Scratched herself. That's gonna be gonna file for disability now. Well, he went over easy. This guy right here, he's gonna have a hard time. I can already tell. He's just delaying it because he knows it's not gonna be easy for him. Film inside their cars. Why? Oh, here he comes. Man, this is not gonna be graceful. You could just tell. He needs help. He needs help. Trust me, he needs help. He's not like you. You went over it quickly. This guy, he had to take a breath. He had to take a breather on top. Knowing that thing is jamming right into his nuts. All right. All right. Oh, this is what I want to see fall. He's just showing off. Then they got the old guy. Come on. Snag. Good call. He's shaking. I guess that's it. Oh, he's over there telling. And I hear more silence going on now. See, this is what's wild to me. Like, I was just down the street the other day, and I don't know how the fuck did this overgrow like this quickly. You can't even walk down there. Out of nowhere. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, we'll take a good look at Karen Bass's infrastructure. Right? You got these, this is actually one of the better sidewalks around here. Let me show you how bad it is, the sidewalks in Karen Bass's LA. Like, yeah, rather than fix it, let's just put some yellow thing right here, some yellow paint on it. Anyway, what's it gonna do? You're just gonna fucking trip on it. Somebody can trip, crack the head open. City of LA is gonna end up paying $750,000. Now, take a look at the curb. Oh wait, there is no curb. The curb is just disintegrated. The curb is just disintegrated. But it gets better. Because down here, they're like, fuck it, man. We're tired of dealing with this. This building said we're just gonna fix our curb ourselves. So what they did is, because it's Karen Bass's LA, they said the only thing holding it up, they're retaining it, is that wood. They put wood there to create their own curb. Because this is what you have to do in the city of LA when you cut public works by, what, how much? Street services by what? 61 million? Sanitation by 21 million? Street lighting by 7.5 million? This is the end result. That's what the infrastructure ends up looking like. All right, guys. It's enough from me. Like I said, check out the Substack or the website. It'll be on both. Substack, Film the Police LA. And one of these days we'll get into talking about Karen Bass's fucking infrastructure. Look at this shit. Don't re-elect this lady. What the fuck are we doing here? Take care. Shout out to the mods.